Yo, today's show is sponsored by ExpressVPN. Your online activity should not be public, so protect yourself at expressvpn.com/achievement.
Oh shit! How did you get here? Welcome to Off Topic.
Who let you in?
This show is sponsored by ExpressVPN.
Do y'all let him in?
Please don't move the chair, okay? This show is sponsored by ExpressVPN. Stop putting your online data at risk. Get protected, dog. At expressvpn.com/RTTV. Nailed it. First try.
Off to a great
Flawless.
start.
It was absolutely flawless, and nothing was on.
Honestly, that's the energy for this
That's what it
podcast because our brains are just like,
It's been a time.
yes.
It's been a few days.
Off
A great
topic.
few days.
We got Mikey. That was a wave. You saw. Lindsay, Kai, Fredo.
At the end.
You're never gonna escape it.
Yeah.
Got my slick
Internet doesn't
jacket.
forget.
There's nothing to escape, all right? I got the point. I fought it with every fiber.
Yeah, I like
of
how you
my
also said to me
being.
today, hey, we won. I went, we weren't on the same team. And you went, oh, yeah.
No, I meant like white
The
people.
royal we. Oh. I'm kind of tired of winning. I don't want
There's a
that.
reason I wore my Poland
yeah.
shirt that day. I read the script and I went,
God.
anyway, sorry about him. Hey, do you like the new lights? If you don't, I don't care.
I'm not a part of this. I'm just here.
No. Lindsay,
Kai
Lindsay's
likes
not
the
part
new
of it
lighting.
either.
Yeah.
We have less. I sat down and they went, what do you
do.
think? And I was like, oh, fuck.
Whoa,
It's a
which
test.
is funny.
What's
Yeah.
different? And they were like, there's like 15 less lights. I'm like,
Well, you know,
here's
when
the
there's
thing.
a TV show that finally gets a movie and they have to up budget a little bit and
Yeah.
add some shading, there's
Yeah.
some editing work done. This is our movie. This is our
Right
first
here.
like, film
sharper.
right here.
I'm gonna just use words at random.
The,
Right?
Yes.
Like I
the
don't.
thing, less lights, that one's blasting me in the fucking
Oh, yeah.
face.
Sounds like a personal
one?
problem.
Like,
That one?
the fuck's y'all a problem, broadcast? What'd I do?
The fuck?
Hey, I'm sorry. Hey, wait, listen. Wait, Fredo. It's a simple answer. You know, we need it because, like, you know, without it, we fall into the darkness.
There you go.
We blend in.
You guys
We
look
blend
good,
in.
though. What are you talking?
I will
We
also-
talking about it.
Jesus.
Absolutely.
We turned the lights down. Oh, see,
No,
you
I
spoke
don't
out.
No, wait. Fredo's
No,
not that
no,
dark,
no,
guys. Wait,
no, no.
Fredo's not
No.
that
No.
dark.
That's what they fixed, okay?
No.
Yo,
Can you do that to me and see if I get redder or whiter? I need less red.
One
There we go.
at a time?
More blue, please.
there is a.
Thank
oh,
you.
Yes,
God,
yes.
please.
We need the
Here's
color
the thing that's
correction.
gonna piss people off. I'm sure.
Wait.
We're at the beach.
Yo, you're making.
It's okay. Look at the glow, though.
You're
Yeah.
bouncing it off your face onto mine.
Kai looks
Okay?
amazing.
It's that hard.
Stop, bro.
Oh my
I'm
God.
sorry. It's
Wait.
the
God
You know what this reminds me?
blind.
I'm pretty sure.
I'm reaching
like,
critical
this 101 is something you never fucking ever mention ever. And I went, hey, did you guys see this? Now it's all the audience is gonna talk about.
I'm gonna quit.
So how are you guys doing?
Convenient to quit right before you get fired.
Yeah.
I feel like a goddess that is just in the middle of the Amazon.
You're the goddess, and I'm next
the
to you.
fro,
They
this
told me,
right
they
here,
said,
this
hey.
is the crown.
That's good.
You could either go out blasting or go out gracefully. And I went, I'll go out blasting. You know what this reminds me of? I told this story when we were all out. When I was driving on a sunny day, like half a week ago, with Jackie. I'm driving.
Like that, like you do.
Yeah.
Arms out.
Driving. Jackie's
Up and
next,
down, up and
Jackie's
down.
right next to me as
Me
like the
too.
passenger. I'm
car's going
driving.
like
Jackie's
this.
right next to. She has
Also
the
driving.
she has the sun visor down. The sun is like dead in front of us. And then we make a right turn, so the sun is like on the left, and it's like beaming Jackie in the face.
Like across you to
Yeah,
Jack.
across me to Jackie. I'm still driving. Jackie reaches over. So this is Jackie.
Good.
Now you've swapped. You're Alfredo
Now I swap.
now. Okay, Jackie.
Kai is me. I'm Jackie. Jackie reaches over and she goes, "It's too sunny."
pedestrian.
Pulls the fucking sun visor down, blinding me as I'm driving. I'm like, "Oh shit!"
Started screaming.
I'm like, and I just went, "Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Why would you? I can't. Why would you do that?" And she was like, "Oh my God, I'm sorry, I forgot. Oh my God, you're taller than me, and you can't see." And she literally just blinded me as I was driving on the road. She was like,
I'm
"That's
assuming
better."
I'm
sunglasses
guessing.
don't exist.
I'm assuming she had her seatbelt and Alfredo didn't, and she went, this is my chance.
She was like, this is how I get
It's like collect the alimony. Absolutely.
Damn, dude.
somewhere in my house.
You shouldn't do it aside from emergencies. Has there been a
Unfortunate.
time where you had to say, Jackie, take the wheel? Like, I'm still sitting in the driver's seat, but I need you to hold it
No,
for a
but I
second.
should do that this
Okay.
weekend.
That.
I
That's
should
some
do that this
fast food
weekend.
shit.
Yeah, again,
No
that's like
problem.
emergency situation.
Here's how I
I'm about
drive.
to
Ready?
sneeze, and I don't want us to go.
test.
Check this out. Here's how I
So is
drive.
that what happens when you sneeze, Lindsay? You just
Sometimes, yeah, I have
Yeah.
rough sneezes. Like Michael knows, I'm a 3 sneezer. So every time I sneeze 3 times. I don't.
Lindsay's it's not that Lindsay's a 3 sneezer. It's
threeser?
Lindsay's, I'm going to make a big deal out of it. I think a
No.
lot of people
No.
sneeze a number of
No.
times, but they
Yeah.
don't
You gotta get the
announce
full
it like they're
admission,
fucking
Michael.
zodiac sign.
Yeah.
There's 2 more
Oh, I'm a 3
coming.
sneezer. I was born in 89. 3 sneezer.
There's still one more left.
Yeah.
Like, just sneeze. Who cares?
At heart, I'm a 1 sneezer.
Let it
What
rip.
are you talking about?
It's genetic, is it not? I've heard that it's genetic. How many
Oh,
times do you
that's
sneeze?
interesting.
So, yeah. If I'm chat, you're always right. Tell me.
Genetic? Like,
Yeah.
if that-
Sneezing?
no, but like if you,
I'm going to go
sneeze-
into genetic sneezing when I grow up.
No, I'm just
I'm going to be an
saying.
expert in the
If,
field.
like, if you sneeze a certain amount of times every time, you're able to pass that on or something like that. That's
All right,
That's
let me
It's
tell you
3
this.
sneezes
I
different
just thought it was
time.
based on like how allergic you were.
Let me tell you this.
I'm
It's
very allergic to
interesting to
everything
this
outside.
level.
Yeah.
Ready? Huh. And then you never think about it again.
no, 100%.
Not, I'm here, let me tell you about my sneezes. Not 1, not 2, 3.
Listen up.
Allow me
Listen
to
up.
demonstrate
3 sneezes.
the
3
triple
sneezer in the room.
sneeze.
Seniority.
I don't even
Jackie
know where
has
I was
this
going.
thing if she's
like to
going
sneeze
from
for
somewhere
dominance.
that's like dark to like sunlight, like indoor to outdoors, and it's super sunny, she sneezes every time.
Weird.
Then it's a real thing, and I went,
That's crazy.
so
Sun-dust.
Weird. Yeah.
Weird.
The sun hits her, and she's like,
Every single time for me is our COVID test.
Bro.
That's like instantaneous.
Yeah, because COVID test. When I came here, I got my first one and my second one, and the first one, God, it killed me. But when I say I could smell the way I've never smelled for like at least 24 hours, they went so deep into my brain, the senses were just so new and ingrown. I was like, whoa, this is what the world smells like. It wasn't great. I wish I could have taken it back.
Plug it back up.
It
I don't want
wasn't great.
I don't want it.
I had someone like go, hey, this might hurt, and it was like maybe like a month after recovering from like my nose surgery, and I went, bring it. I've seen worse. They're just like, they just stuck it right all the way back, and I went, oh, this is itchy. Stop it. But
Now, what if they kept going and it went out your ear and they were like, doot, doot,
Then
doot,
that's,
doot,
they've
doot,
gotten
doot,
lost.
doot.
I would be like,
There's some empty
Hey,
space,
that would
right?
answer how the not the
wait,
zombies.
that
Wow,
makes
the
a lot of
mummies
sense.
did it. Wow.
The mummy both.
Wow.
They
both.
took the brains and then the mummies did this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Zombies.
Yes, the zombies are here.
That's the cross
Not-
that we
we-
wanted.
like,
and
how's that
need.
tube that big?
Not sure if this translates because I don't watch the show, but speaking of weird shit like zombies, we have new merch in the
Hey,
store.
there we do. Michael mentioned his jacket earlier.
Yeah, so today is our Achieve Rick and Morty line, which is very cool.
it's just fucking awesome.
It's awesome because
Because
it's
we
like,
watch the show
it's
like
like
crazy
a
anyways.
cool show. It's popular.
Yeah.
We watch it, and it's like, oh, that's cool. And you know, when you, this is coming from me who has nothing to do. Sometimes we'll be like, hey, what do you guys think of these? And we'll be like, we like this designer. We think that. Or
Yep.
that. But when you're dealing with like an IP, obviously they have like final say on what gets approved and this and that. So you never really know where it's gonna end up. This is like, it's just like
It's pretty cool.
Keep my
dope
hands on
as
my
shit,
thigh.
Yeah,
bro.
I like
Like I'm wearing
Yeah,
this
there we go.
jacket as I almost sweat my ass off because I just wanted to like show it off. Like this is dope as hell.
There you go.
And it's
Kai's
like,
got the music
go.
box.
it's a real cool material.
Yeah.
Good.
It's like at the end of the day, at the end of the show, right? You watching the show, it's like, you know, oh, it's a brand, or it's selling it, whatever. I'm at home and I'm just like looking at the jacket. I'm like, that's fucking cool.
That's
you know
it.
what I mean? Like I watched that show. That's a cool show.
I mean, you could look
it's
back.
a cool ass jacket.
You could look back
Absolutely.
years and years and years ago. Well, Let's Plays we're just like, that's a fucking funny show.
I get to be
And
like,
now we're like,
here,
oh
you
shit,
know what else
that's
too?
dope.
You know what else too? It's like, yo, Rick and Morty achieved. I had nothing to do with getting it made.
Yeah.
Exactly.
What was the same thing? Where it was like, oh man, they're fucking, you know, oh man, they're selling out. They're doing like Achieving Batman merch. I'm like, it's fucking Batman.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Who doesn't like
Well,
Batman?
That's
well.
I mean, like, I guess it's all metaphor, but it's kind of like if
Heroes
the
don't
most
do that.
popular kid in school came up to you and was like, would you like to hang out with us for a little bit? And you go, loser? No. What am I, selling
I don't know. I
out?
Cool
just,
shit.
I just feel like it's
Hang
one of
out.
those things too, where it's like, yo, Rick and Morty's awesome. You'd be like, oh, that's cool. I like it too. And then like a year later, you're like, yo, Rick and Morty's awesome. Oh, we got a Rick and Morty shirt. shirt, and someone goes, "How dare you?"
Well, my favorite part of all that too is we did murder snail and
Yes.
we reskinned the nail
Death
to be
snail. Yeah.
death snail. Excuse me. Yeah, murder, death, same thing.
Look.
One is a choice, one is a consequence. Anyways, so we reskinned the snail to be Pickle Rick. And it was super
That's
duper funny.
funny.
Kai's in that one. The environment of the map, I think, ended up being the MVP of the game. It took us out a few times.
I will
the
never
sewers and
forget.
stuff.
I will never forget because it's out, so no spoilers. It's out everything. The very last one, I was the pickle. I was the pickle. Okay?
Yeah.
Didn't
Yeah,
watch
you're
the
Pickle
show.
Rick.
And I read a lot of the comments that you guys have on the videos. So someone's just like, I love how everyone's in character and Kai's just being calm. I'm like, don't watch the show. But like, I will now.
That was my favorite
I was like,
part,
I
though.
will now.
Because you were Summer and I was Jerry.
Mhm.
So I
I
kept
was-
going up to you as Jerry and like commenting and
the
you're like,
best part of the thing was literally like, it's everyone being like, where's the pickle? I'm like, I'm working on it. Just me like struggling on the stairs,
it was-
trying to get to you all.
It was funny too because that one
Slow
was like,
death, but it's coming.
To make that work, we had to do a bit of like extra. Like usually with Gmod, it's like we set this up, we launch it, and it is what it is. But we had to do like fiddling every round to get it to work. And I didn't watch the video because God, why would I watch anything that I'm in?
I don't watch
But I don't know. I don't know if it
Understandable,
made it
understandable.
into it or not. But there's so many times where it's like, whoever was the pickle would have to manually make themselves smaller every round,
Yep.
and then whoever was the pickle last round would have to change their skin back to the other skin and make themselves normal size again, and then Jeremy would have to go and increase the speed. We got it down to like 20 seconds after like a couple of rounds. But like the first time I was the pickle, I had to make myself size 1 again, and I accidentally did 100, and I was like, ah! And I was like stuck in the level, and I couldn't. I just had to like slash
Yeah,
kill because
it's-
you
so
can shrink, but
everyone-
you're still stuck in the ceiling.
Everyone who doesn't know math, decimals matter. So 1.00 is different from 100.
Yeah, I just typed 100.
That reminds me of the time where like we set up your OBS to, for recording and everything like that. We set all the settings for like OBS so you could record, and you just kept going. And then like it was like a week or two later, you just went, man, I don't know how you guys are doing it. Like I have no space on my hard drive. Like all the recordings fill up right away. And I went, what?
I was like, my files are
Weird.
huge,
He's like, my files
bro.
are fucking huge. And I'm like, let's go
And
back.
this is like having no experience
Yeah,
with OBS.
and I was like, okay, so like, did you set like the value at 25,000? And he was like, Michael was just like, oh, there's an extra zero. It's 250,000.
They were looking good.
Jesus Christ!
They were looking good, bro.
What quality do you think you need for YouTube?
Larry's
or
in the
research
chat. He
site?
says Mega Michael made it into
Oh,
the edit, so we'll see it. Yeah.
Oh,
Nice,
sweet.
nice.
Fucking sweet.
Yeah, because I will not.
But yeah, you had that extra zero. You had that extra.
Yeah,
Clip it out,
clip
yeah.
me, but don't
I got it.
show me the video.
You got it.
Hate watching.
What I was gonna say was today was pretty cool because we came in to do a Let's Roll this morning, and so it was us plus Matt.
And it was a fun one.
It was a fun one, and then obviously Larry.
obviously.
I was getting there. Let me get
sorry, I
there,
wanted to
okay? It was.
include it.
I mean,
Yeah.
obviously,
You
Let's
know
Roll
Larry
means
there?
Larry.
Put
That's
your
there.
foot on
Literally,
it.
I don't
I'm
think
a
it's a
three
single Let's
sneezer,
Roll without
Michael.
Larry.
You get there faster.
Yeah, I know. You kept saying it the whole game. Lindsay kept going, 3 sneezes, 3 sneezes. And Larry would go, please stop.
three.
Please stop.
Yeah. I outrank you, Larry.
And so we've been doing Let's Roll when we've been doing it in studio. We've been doing it on Thursdays because, we get the COVID test. And so the same people can do Let's Roll and then do Off Topic. And not
Yeah.
like, it just works out schedule-wise. And we've been doing episodes where we usually end around like 1:30-ish, close to 2. And so we kind of just like chill and hang out until we do Off Topic. But we only did one episode today. We finished early. And it was like, oh man, we have like a couple hours before we're gonna.
We had 3
Oh, no,
hours.
It was like almost 3
Straight.
hours. And we were like, that's a long time. And like the downside is, we don't have like our offices set up because,
Yeah.
we just
We
go
just
film
come back and
something.
record.
Yeah.
But it's like, you were like, I'm going home. I'm not sitting here. And I was
I
just like,
going
man,
home.
it makes sense. But then it's like, dude, the other thing, again, you got the dog. Imagine that times a million. You step foot in a house with a kid and then leave 20 minutes later.
Yeah.
You're just asking for trouble. It's not worth disrupting the ecosystem. You know what I mean? Like, I want to see him, but then like, you leave and it's like, well, I'd ruin that.
Yep.
Like you hear the screams as you go out.
Oh
and
yeah,
you're like,
from
that
a
wasn't
distance,
worth
and
it.
you're like, that's gonna last a good 10
But
minutes.
we were sitting here and we're like, yo, let's get lunch. And like we went to a restaurant, like people, and like
It
in
took-
Austin.
You did.
It took me a second for my brain.
I was explaining it to you, and you were like,
I was like, what? What do you mean? What do you mean? Go get lunch?
it's like we go.
We could go
and you're
like,
like, no,
sit
let's
down
go sit.
at a
I'm like,
restaurant.
Yeah.
oh shit, yeah, you're right.
You were
we
like-
could do normal human things again. I mean, just being so like, oh my God, I don't want to go anywhere. I don't want to do anything. I broke that seal. I got my vaccine. I broke that seal. Jackie and I, Gavin, Meg, we flew out to Jeremy and Kat for Jeremy's birthday.
Yeah.
And we finished Betrayal.
Yeah.
When we started that before the pandemic, and then we got up to the last chapter, and the pandemic hit, and then a year and a half later, we went, it's time to finish it. So it was really cool. It was really cool to like finish that. And the cool thing is that it was like Betrayal, but it was a legacy. So the legacy version of games is it's like a single playthrough. It's really
kind of
weird.
like a campaign, but
It's really weird because like you're
resetting.
doing permanent things. You're like, put this sticker on this, rip this card up, and you're just like, well, no, it's my board game. Why am I going to rip this up? But it's just meant to pretty much have like a single playthrough, and then you can. A lot of times they do like, okay, you can go back and just play how it is and how you set it up. But it was cool to go in and see what I call the legacy of Gabu, because what you do is that you have a card, that's your character card, and then you name your house. So I named it Dabu, and then from there you create a character. So it was like, I turn it over and it says Babu. So it was Babu of House Dabu. And then from there, if your character dies, you create a new character. So I had Gabu, and everyone kept going with like, normal names. Jeremy kept going, like Jada, Ada, Stay Out of Wada, and like just kept going down his list. And then you could just see like my mind slowly melt away, and it was like Gabu, and then Gabu lived for a while. Then it was like Gabu 2 Redemption, like it just kept going down this whole list, like Gabu Endgame, like Gabu The Search for Peace, and so it's like this whole like legacy of Gabu, which eventually we named the dog our corgi Gabu. But it was cool to like it was like opening up a time capsule. We all pulled everything out and we went, oh man, you remember this? Because you also write down what happened to your characters. So we were all going through, talking to character names and talking the description of like what happened. Like we had a weapon that was called the Goop Scoop. So we talked about how like, oh, my character got Goop Scooped and all that kind of stuff.
That's awesome.
This episode of Off Topic is brought to you by MeUndies. Watch out, summer is coming in hot, and I mean hot. I'm sweating already, but with MeUndies, breathable and soft as heck fabrics, you can soak up the sun and stay cool for the summer with everything from classic colors to absolutely crazy prints. Perfect for summer. Express yourself in your own way, because MeUndies believes that comfort is about more than what's touching your skin. It's about feeling comfortable in your skin. You've heard us talk about MeUndies almost since the beginning of Achievement Hunter, it feels like at this point. We love them, we wear them, we always want more. Nothing but good things to say about them. MeUndies are designed to be the softest things that you'll ever wear and are energized by creativity and made for self-expression. And between all those colors, prints, countless styles and sizes from extra small to 4XL, you can really be yourself and your buns can really have more fun. MeUndies has a great offer for any first-time purchasers. You get 15% off and free shipping. MeUndies also has their problem-free philosophy. If you're not satisfied with any product for any reason, they'll refund or exchange it. No caveats, no questions. To get 15% off your first order and free shipping, go to MeUndies.com/offtopic. That's MeUndies.com/offtopic.
Make your own board.
It's
Good
just
world building.
really funny that that's the story about how Gabu got her name. Because, as a kid, you always went like, hey, mommy, where'd you get, my real name is Kyla. They're like, where'd you get Kyla from? She's like, I liked it. That's how I got my name. But if Gabu was a real name, I'd be like, yo, so where did Gabu come from?
Let me ask you
And then I pull out the card and then I go, and dust comes out and I go, here is your legacy, my child.
Let me ask you this, because this is my assumption, and I assume people have heard you say no, and I want to ask you, and I'm going to ignore what your answer is anyway, because I'm set in my ways.
Right. Yeah, you're stubborn.
I'm not saying it was A to B, but you're telling me this Abu came anywhere in any way from Babu Frick. Because I'm telling you, we saw that movie and you kept going, Babu Frick, Babu Frick, Babu Frick. And I was like, I'm not saying he went Babu. I'm telling you, that's why you were making Abu names. You were on a Babu Frick.
Oh, 100%. That was during the time of like Babu Frick.
Star Wars
the best,
came out.
You know what I mean?
You were like, I love that guy. He came out of the movie. You're like, I love Babu Frick.
I was like,
so that's what I always think of.
ready.
You never once said, oh, Gabu. I just always assumed there's no way. I know it's not Digimon to Tim's dismay.
Yeah.
So I assumed Babu Frick.
It was, yeah.
Because I said it the other day, and people were like, "Oh no, it's from Betrayal." I'm like, "Oh, this is before Betrayal." Let me tell you.
That's the look.
Yeah,
that's
Babu
so,
brain.
That's so long of a story. Look, I had Babu brain for a couple months, and then from there I was like, I'm not gonna do Babu. Like I've been ranting about Babu Freak for months, and I was like, you know what? I'll do Babu. And then, but I was like, but I'll pay homage to Babu Freak. It'll be Babu from House Dabu. And then I said Gabu.
It's good.
And there's always like a reveal. It's like, oh my, Babu died. So now I would love everyone to meet Gabu. And everyone lost their shit. So then, Gabu lived like 4 more chapters.
Damn,
then Gabu died, and everyone was like, oh man, like, Fredo, like, Gabu passed away. Like, who's the new character? And I was like, well, I'd like you guys to meet Gabu 2 Redemption.
There you go.
And it was like, what?
God, it's very like the first part of the. I'm sorry, let me get this right. This is House Dabu. Yes, we have Gabu and Father Babu.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So Father Babu.
There's a
and
whole legacy here.
Son.
I don't know, it's
Son
in the
Gabu.
name.
I don't want to assume Son Gabu. Yeah, okay. It's very Asni's father Avachu is the feeling that I have. I don't know if you guys watch Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Yes,
seen it?
yes.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Also.
Young
Dave
Dave
Chappelle was about
man.
12 in that movie.
Yeah, he was. He was. He was looking good.
I
too. I was
was-
like, attractive man.
We don't need to talk about how old I was.
Maybe alive? Okay.
What year?
90s.
Shoot, yeah.
But what year?
Had to be early
guess.
90s.
I would say 90s.
Early
or
90s?
Yeah, it had to be
super early
man.
90s.
Yeah,
Super
no.
early 90s?
Yeah.
Right?
I
Yeah.
think
And
I
it's
think my parents
tight.
were still in college.
I don't
then.
know.
Ooh.
Yeah, Chad, help us out. That you can
It was
actually.
early
look up online.
90s, then I wasn't even a thought.
Definitely
They didn't even think about me in the time period, though.
But what is it? A beer fest when they replace landfill at the end of the
Brother?
Yeah, and they're
Yeah.
like
It's like
I'm
halfway
your
through the
brother.
movie.
Okay, sure. It's basically like characters just brought back exactly as they were.
Oh my God. Did I say 93? Tyler, 93.
93?
1993.
I was 4 years, not a thought.
Oh, yeah.
Thought.
I was 4 years, not a thought.
So the way it goes is Babu of House Dabu, then it was Gabu, and
right.
Gabu lived for like 5 chapters. Then I switched it up to Pabu.
Okay.
Then immediately after Pabu passed away, it was Gabu Locked and Loaded 2.
R.I.P.
Then Gabu didn't even last a chapter, passed away. Then it was Gabu 3 Redemption. Gabu 3 Redemption died right away. Then it was Live Free, Die Gabu.
Okay.
And
Well,
then,
sensible.
And then eventually the finale ended with Gabu Into Darkness.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's you.
You didn't get to Gabu Unchained?
No.
Yeah. Or Gob another day.
It's funny because for
Or the return?
Yeah.
Live Free,
The Return of
Look
the
at little
Gob.
Dave. Little Dave.
Yeah.
And
Carrie Ellis
Carrie
too.
Ellis.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know all these
attractive
people.
like I know.
Yeah.
you got
I know
big.
them. I've heard of them.
They're people.
They're men
And, like-
in tights.
They're,
Tights.
like, I
Guy,
kinda-
they're not in costumes. That's just what they look like in
Yeah.
1993. Those are the olden
Crazy.
days.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fashion back then.
Under this shot, actually, they're wearing fanny packs. You just can't tell.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you.
You're not seeing
turn a
the
little bit,
leather
yeah.
Jordan.
I'm just happy
Yeah,
to see that
they got
there's a
pump 'em
black
up.
person in the film from that long ago.
Yeah, but
But,
no one ever heard of them after that.
Yeah,
Damn.
it's true.
yeah.
It's kind of.
And
It's okay.
career
Peaked and
fell
then.
apart.
Ooh.
And then like there's
50 million
like I'm
people.
looking at the notes and it said for Live Free Die Gabu, the note was didn't live free, died Gabu, fingers moist. And I went, wait, what? And I remembered there was a chapter where I was the traitor and I was an alien. And so I just kept going around. I just kept rolling and getting up to people and just going, time for an inspection. That's all I did as
No
the
thanks.
alien.
Whoa.
No.
Jeremy was talking about it too, but because you guys were playing so long, that was funny. And Gavin mentioned it as well, but you like when you went to Jeremy's recently to play, you were like, what the fuck does this mean? This is like a year and a half ago, and you're like, what? What?
So much
Drippy
of-
drip trap? What the hell is that? And everyone's like, I don't.
we just go, I don't know. And then there's a lot of it that goes, oh yeah, remember this? And, but so much of it's like, I don't know what we're on.
Just curious too, because that's Fredo in person, and we had a little bit of just like the noises that you're making with your mouth when you just did. Not a fan, and you did a little bit of that in the Let's Roll toward Michael. I won't say what you did, but during stream.
Say
I
what
mean-
he did. He's
Well, I
been
guess.
doing it.
Okay, all right.
Well, I mean,
We're doing it not
going-
even in stream and in Gmod. he's
Yeah.
doing
You know,
Yeah.
going back to the Gmod Rick and Morty that we did, I was Rick.
Yeah.
And you were Morty?
Yeah.
Yeah. And there was one round where you came up to me and I was just standing there and you were talking to me and I wasn't saying anything.
Yeah.
And then you're like,
I was like, bro, what are you doing?
like, bro, what are you doing? And I just responded going,
Yeah.
and then you just like throughout the whole round, I just kept going up to you going, and you go, stop. He just keeps, and then you're like, Mike, what's going on? He just keeps kissing me. And so today there was a card that all it needed was the word kiss, and that's what it had. And it's like, you know.
Has covered her ears.
And then so what, it's just something like, you know, kiss another player, you know, draw 2 cards, give one to another player. I said nothing. I just looked at, it was my turn, looked at Michael, I just went, and then I said, I play the kissing card.
It's awesome. Did you not make those same noises during the stream last night in Mario Party 2? Or
He's doing it all the time
Man,
now.
I don't
But to be
know.
fair, which I said,
I just want to know how Kai felt about that in the moment.
Kai's reaction now is my reaction in the
When it first
video.
happened.
Yeah, where it's.
But I'm like, do it all day in person. It doesn't
in
bother me at
person.
all. It's when it's in my
Like I say,
ear.
the
In your
microphone,
ear hole.
And it's like I can feel it vibrating through my brain
Because
and into my soul hole.
So, because let's understand.
And I
let's
just-
wait. Because you say it's fine in person. Let's be specific. It's fine in person because Lindsay was in between you two. Right now it's like
Right.
no, right here. It's
Right.
right
Next to
here.
me on Let's Roll.
man-
It was right here.
Also, he just described what he did. He has his fingers coming at you. You can't.
Look,
It was right here. The
I'm just
fingers were
saying.
right
I'm
here.
just saying it's fine because it's
The
been
fingers
worse.
were right here.
Okay?
Like,
It's
this is
been
my
worse.
eye. This is the thing.
Yeah.
It's been worse.
Is there a noise for you though that's like absolutely inexcusable?
This
on
is
my...
terrible for people listening to
It's
this.
true.
Oh, yeah, I bet.
Absolutely. I'm
Yeah.
so sorry.
You're
to everyone
me.
who's listening with
You
headphones.
now, you're me and Gmod. Now I'm Alfredo.
I
Hey,
like
hey, kisses for chat.
kisses for chat. That being said, I like going up like really close to the mic and just going.
Oh,
That's,
oh,
I didn't know
And
why you.
Jack, because Jack loses it.
I mean,
Jack,
I mean,
so
everyone, no
everyone
one
does,
likes that.
Everyone does, but Jack will like physically throw his headphones off and go like, no, like I'm.
Yeah,
I'm
I mean,
done.
he
I
just
have
cracks
seen that.
first, and
I have
I
seen
think if
that.
anything, I don't say anything because he does that, and I go, well, let him do it, but no one likes that.
Send me ASMR tracks. I gotta know so I can't.
not
I don't want to piss you off. If Kai's in the track, I gotta.
So, but I'm reading the comments in the chat, and someone's just like, Kai's face is the epitome of like why you shouldn't meet your heroes.
Dude.
Oh, yeah.
No, you know what?
It's just-
You really missed out too, because a couple weeks ago,
Absolutely.
Spider-Man was right there.
Oh my
Miles
gosh.
Morales.
Everyone
I heard,
tweeting
I heard Spider-Man was there.
here.
And
It's
he was showing
insane.
booty.
It's insane. I really wish, because I was here virtually. I was up there looking down on the peasantry.
As you should.
Absolutely.
Now I'm amongst.
you're one of us.
Now I'm amongst
Yeah.
the peasantry.
Feel like
No.
it's
The
y'all didn't have
crown's
me.
still here. The crown
okay,
never
that's
left.
fine.
I decided to.
You're
equal-
walking amongst the
equalize
people,
myself.
commoners.
Exactly. It's
Yeah.
exactly. You know, I have to get to know
understand.
you. It's like Undercover Boss, that old ass show.
Yeah.
I have to get to know
Except
you.
you're not
to understand.
undercover. You're just you're going, "I'm the boss."
You don't know what
You're
I'm doing.
above cover.
You don't know what I'm doing. You don't know why I'm here.
To be fair, if Kai came in and was like, I'm the boss, I go, that makes sense. That sounds about right.
I'll just
One
go,
day.
cool, and then turn
Don't
back
be
around.
surprised. Don't be
Like,
surprised if one day it's like Trevor walks in. I'm Trevor.
Whoa!
Like, it's
Look,
me.
look, hey, here's something to be hopeful for. If Trevor can do it, anyone can do it. Why did you both almost spit take?
What?
He's so talented. What do you mean?
Who?
You're right.
I-
Yeah,
funny.
it's fine.
You know, you
not
said
wrong.
it. I sat over here going, yeah. And these two chuckleheads over here, spit taking and everything.
Almost. They both almost.
Just
No.
why?
Fine. Nothing. No.
Yeah, it's all good.
I don't
Wild.
care. More
Turn
stories.
around and
He's
you
doing
were
a great
Trevor,
job.
Yeah.
He's doing a great job.
More stories. I'm in Texas, guys. Just
Someday.
fucking
Yeah, you are.
weird. It's
You
hot as
fucking.
fuck.
Yeah.
here.
It's quite warm. It's quite warm out.
Hot as fuck.
I think it's time for me to
How's
keep
your,
the jacket off.
How's your week been so far?
My week? Oh, so my week has actually been very, very long. So I was actually in LA this past weekend, and I actually
damn.
I'm so glad I went because I was thinking to myself, how the fuck am I gonna come off topic about stories? I don't normally leave my house in New York because people are fucking crazy, and not everyone's vaccinated, and subways and trains and rats, oh my. But this past weekend I went to LA before I came here to do a whole bunch of who said what sits. And while I was in LA, we did a lot of things. But I do have one crazy ass story that fucking happened. So it was our final day in LA, and me and my roommates, we're 3 black women, we're fucking beautiful, gorgeous people, decided we're gonna go shopping. So we go to Hollywood in Thailand, which is right near the Hollywood Walk of Fame. And we're just going up and down shopping, whatever. And we're like, if you go further down Hollywood, you'll see that there's also like a whole bunch of bars and restaurants. We were looking for somewhere to eat, right? Because, you know, beauty takes food. You know, you gotta eat, get that thickness in you, that good thickness.
I'm always looking to eat some cake.
Absolutely.
keep
No, wait,
eating
no,
Jackie.
I don't like cake.
I do.
I mean,
Both kinds.
Yeah,
Anyways.
that's what they were talking about.
one cake, yeah. The other cake, no. I'll let the chat decide which one I'm talking about.
All about delicious.
Anyway, as we're walking down, I suddenly hear a group of people being like, yo, what the fuck? And I'm like, what's going on? Because we're at a crosswalk here, and I'm thinking to myself, I'm in New York, I'm gonna get to the end of this fucking crosswalk. So as soon as that shit, even whether it turns green so we could go, or if I could just walk, I'm gonna take it. All of a sudden, as I get there, I'm like, okay, I'm in the front. Why was no one else here? I look towards the middle of the intersection. There is a naked man jacking off in the middle,
Shit.
of fucking Hollywood.
That's awesome.
In the middle of Hollywood,
Not
in
awesome,
the
but,
middle
you know,
of
LA.
traffic, going back and forth.
Who's handling
and I was
them?
just like, oh, no one wanted the front seats.
That's crazy.
He was literally standing in the middle of traffic. Cars were honking at him. If it was New York, he would have been ran over.
Yeah.
And we forgot how hungry we were. We were literally stood there
Yeah.
watching him for 2 minutes.
That'll
And
take
Did you guys
longer
just drive away finally? Like, bye.
we were on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
We were watching this man. He had his clothes in front of him, and my friend Marissa, she was just like, the way people were honking, he was just like, I can't stop. Like, he was just there, like, I can't stop. Like, I don't know what you want from me. I can't move. I'm like, your feet are fucking glued to the floor. My guy, what's going on here? It took.
Sounds like what he was doing is holding traffic hostage.
Oh.
Because then what's going to happen is,
a
the
tick-up.
man at some point is going to release himself, and no one wants another person to release themselves on top
First
of
of all,
you know what I mean?
as
Probably
someone-
pacing back and forth, just going,
Is that bioterrorism in a way?
I have no idea.
Yes,
As
yes.
someone who
It's a
saw that
chemi-
shit
it's chemical
live, though,
warfare.
mind you, it's Hollywood Walk of Fame, so there's fucking kids around, there's fucking teenagers around.
that's.
It's really fucking bad, and all I'm thinking to myself is like, there has to be a fucking dare, like, because I was looking at him like, because he was jacking off. I'm like, so this man's trying to get hard. It was so disappointing. It wasn't even fucking nice to look at.
They never.
was-
They
Oh,
never.
no.
That
The ones that get whipped out in public
pretty.
are never nice. to
It
look
wasn't
at. Yeah.
like there was.
You know?
I was just like, why? You might as well be swimming in a fucking cold ass pool. That's just limp as fuck. Like it wasn't a show. It was really unfortunate.
Unfortunate.
But the crazy thing is, again, Hollywood. You think
Damn, dude.
police are coming any second now?
Or
it
like
took.
the dude like Batman on the corner taking pictures. Like, this is your
It's
moment.
like this is your moment, Batman.
Crime isn't always pretty.
Batman, this is your fucking moment.
Sometimes
Whenever
crime is
you're
men
ready.
jerking off in the
Yeah.
middle of Hollywood. Go stop it, Batman.
Yeah, slap them like the
Absolutely.
meme.
You know what? Spider-Man would have handled it.
You were saying.
It took two. Okay, first of all, this guy comes on a motorcycle and starts revving in front of him. So I'm just like, oh shit, he's gonna get run over by the goddamn motorcycle
Why would
guy.
you
This is
do that?
fucking
This-
it. And then I turn
man
around
could
like, this
pop
shit's
one
handled.
off.
This shit's handled. I turn back. He's still in the middle of the street. Motorcycle's gone. But there's this white man. He just comes out with a bat. I'm like, yo, where the fuck did you come from? It's motorcycle man. He got a bike. He got a bat from his motorcycle that doesn't have the trunk clearly.
Yeah, he watched Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden, motorcycle guy comes back. I'm like, oh shit, it's two different men. They got this. They essentially chased him off the street, and it wasn't applause, but like it was just like
I had not
it was like
Yeah.
we
I mean, I
we
would
made
just-
it the entire weekend, and then the last day it was just like
We get
here's
it
some
on.
dick.
Funny you say that. You say that about New York. Not only would that have lasted for a second, but there would have been cheers.
Yes.
People
Yeah,
people
fuck
are
that guy.
people are very much like, leave me alone, get out of my way. I got a place.
No
to
one would
be.
have given it any time to look.
Whatever. But if someone's like doing something that is stopping people or like being an asshole and they are like stopped or defeated in some way,
Defeated.
then you're gonna get like a cheer. Then you're gonna be like, or they'll be like, took that asshole or something. Someone's
Yeah,
gonna yell.
someone's
They
gonna
will
say
stop
something.
to throw an insult their way
Yeah.
as they move along.
Prior
I
to
just-
that, there'd
I
be
just
some
can't believe-
O's thrown about. Oh.
Like person on the motorcycle.
No, that's not an O.
No?
Someone
Could've
naked
shot.
jerking
Before
off
it?
is not O. That's
Huh?
no, not at all.
Oh, the guy in the motorcycle shot the other guy.
No.
I'm surprised.
No, I'm talking about the guy jerking. The guy that was on the motorcycle could have gotten shot by the guy jerking off.
No,
not
no,
by
no.
a bullet.
The guy in the motorcycle was white.
I mean, but
talking about
I'm
semen.
talking about semen.
Mm-hmm.
Fire
That's
one
what I'm
off.
saying.
Sorry,
what I'm
you
saying?
can't talk about getting shot by a black person. Like, I only think about one thing. I'm sorry.
You guys over there jerking off, all of a sudden, hey, stop that! Ha! Psh, That's one out.
The jizz can go anywhere too. Yeah. Also,
Skin starts melting.
we don't know. Like, is he using buckshot? It could be like
It could be a
Like,
widespread.
we don't know. Yeah,
We don't know.
We don't know
like-
what's
it's
in
just
there.
like,
He
oh,
could have been
yeah,
holding on to it for a while.
It's just
He
like
could have been
little
holding
pieces of
on.
paper.
You think he's flaccid? Really? He's just.
That's how hard it gets. Oh my God.
He's
That's
like,
it.
I'm gonna let this one off.
I'm in my final form. That's it. Oh my God. Oh God.
Dangerous.
But anyway, that was the last day of LA. Everything else was.
Is that why you don't leave your house? Does that happen
No,
often?
well,
the
first
start of that was I don't usually leave my house. No shit.
in New York though, because in New York they're used to fucking wild shit like
Well,
that.
that's what I was asking. You're like, I'm talking about in New York, someone would get their ass kicked immediately, or there's crazy stuff.
Yeah, but the thing in New York, like people are walking around naked, but they're getting paid for it because their like whole entire body is painted.
That's what I'm
like,
saying. So why are they being, oh, I've seen naked people in New York,
not
but they're not like jerking off. You gotta be like, hey, get out of here,
You're
crazy.
misconstruing what's
Crazy.
happening. Man is running around jerking off
Yeah.
in the
of
middle of
traffic.
an intersection.
not-
That the man is
Let
in
the
the
man
way.
live.
He's impeding it.
People that are
People in New
body
York don't give a shit if you're
You got
just
the naked
standing there.
cowboy in Times Square. He just happens to have.
Yeah, but he's not
But you're
in the middle of the
talking
road.
to
in the middle of the road jerking off. It's a different.
And in LA,
directing
so
traffic.
also I learned something new because this is my second time in Los Angeles. Los Angeles has this thing where not only, because they don't do it like, oh, one way goes and then the other way goes. It's like traffic either goes together or doesn't go at all, so that way people can cross diagonally. So if you want to cross diagonally, you had to walk past the naked man, like as he was jerking.
Yeah, he
So
was
it
like
was
a
a lot
troll.
of bad shit.
He's a good game.
Absolutely.
Post it up.
The troll told.
The troll toll. Damn, dude.
Fredo, you know though, you
Pretty
slap
cool.
dicks as you go. You say, good game. Good game, good game,
Absolutely.
good game, good game.
What are you talking about?
I mean, sports.
Sports. Don't
but
worry about
like,
it. Don't worry.
Never the dick.
No.
Maybe the ass. Hey, good game.
Even that's, yeah. That's when you get back to the locker room.
I mean,
It's just like, hey, you know how they do in sports.
Good game.
if he's
Free
willing-
zones for
Hey,
everyone.
good game.
but if he's willing to jack off in
bro.
like the middle of traffic, how clean is his butt though? You would really be like, yeah.
I mean, here's the thing.
There you
Don't touch the
Hey,
ass,
we were
period.
talking about cakes earlier. That's
Things-
not a cake I
things
touched.
to
I don't
think
like
about.
No, I don't want that.
What about his butt?
I'm good. I'm full.
How many times did you sneeze?
You 3 sneezes or 4?
Hey, maybe he needed to sneeze. That would have finished him off, right?
I
Right there.
out-sneeze you.
As your podcast host, it's my responsibility to tell you that your online shopping habit has gotten out of hand. Not because you do it too often, but you never seem to have a coupon code. Okay, listen, I've been there too. I know what you're going through, but why don't you just download Honey? Honey's the free shopping tool that scours the internet for promo codes for over 30,000 stores online and applies the best ones it finds right to your cart. Here's how it works. You're shopping, right? You're on one of your favorite websites. You load up your cart thinking you'll probably have to take some stuff out. Who knows? But when you get to checkout, the Honey button drops down. Give that sucker a click. Wait a few seconds as it searches for coupons it can find on that site. If Honey finds a working coupon, you just watch the price drop. It's that simple, right? Summer's approaching. I've been buying some backyard gear, okay? Need some new pillows from a patio. You got some grill stuff going on. Honey's got my back. I'm saving dollars here and there, okay? Couple bucks on a couple things adds up pretty quick. Honey's found its over 17 million members, over $2 billion in savings. If you don't already have Honey, you could be straight up missing out on free savings. It's literally free. I mean, like free as free, and installs in a few seconds. And by getting it, you'll be doing yourself a solid and supporting this podcast. I wouldn't recommend it if I didn't use it. Why wouldn't I use it? It's free. It saves you money. Get Honey for free at joinhoney.com/offtopic. That's joinhoney.com/offtopic.
Goodness. I'll ask you, because I asked Fiona that being said. You said, I've seen some crazy shit. I said, Fiona, what's the most New York thing you've seen? I've traveled to New York a lot. I have family there. But I'm a stranger in a foreign land when I'm there. So I have not seen anything that I would describe as like, holy shit, that was New York, aside from touristy crap that no one cares about. Fiona said, I can't tell you because I've lived it. It's normal to me.
It is. Okay, I can't tell you the most New York thing I've seen. I can tell you the most New York thing I've done. So we had just moved into our new apartment, and me and my roommate Marissa, we were unpacking, and she was on the phone with her friend. And while she was on the phone, she told me the story after fact. So while she was on the phone, she was just like, "You didn't hear that?" She was like, "Hear what?" She's like, "A woman just screamed bloody murder outside your window." And she was like, "Oh, I didn't hear that shit." So she came over to me like, "Did you hear a woman scream bloody murder outside her window?" I said, "No." A woman could have been murdered, and I was just like, I didn't hear that.
Like
shit.
she was screaming bloody murder,
Not like the word, like she was
bloody murder.
Not like the physical, it was more
Gotcha.
like she could have been fucking stabbed outside our window,
Yeah.
and I have no goddamn
Yeah.
idea because I didn't.
Because you're drowned out by sirens and stuff all day. You're just like beating down my noise.
It's not really
It's more
drowned
like I
out.
just
It's more like
zoned-
it's like it's called white noise.
That's
It's
what
just
I'm
like an air
saying.
It's
conditioner.
gone.
It's just
It's absolutely
in the
gone.
background.
And I tell you guys this often because I'm like when I do my virtual stuff with you, I'm constantly like playing video games with you all, and I'll be like, hold on, gotta mute. It's New York, and I'll mute up. Or more often, Jeremy will be like, hey Kai, is that New York? I said, is it? And I'll hear it then. I'm like, oh, I'll mute.
Yeah.
Because he'll tell me before I know it.
That's funny.
Bro, it's just loud.
Yeah.
It's a loud
It's just
place.
loud as
the
hell.
time.
People are always
Just a
yelling and
cacophony.
screaming.
All
And
the
this is like, this is New York City, right?
Yep.
I mean, Lindsay, one of the first time they visited my family almost 10 years ago, 10 years ago, whatever. You know, I live 25 minutes outside of the city, and we went to like a pizza place, or I can't remember if we came from the train station. Like you could walk from the train station to where I live. It wasn't very far, and we're just like walking through the neighborhood. And I remember just like talking to Lindsay or whatever while we were walking, and Lindsay just being distracted. Like, what's going on back there? I was like, what are you talking about? Like,
Jamari distracted
over
enough by, like,
there.
everything.
What's going on over there? I was like, I have no idea what to. It's like those people are fighting. I'm like, you mean those people talking on their porch? Literally, it was like,
Paul, see you later.
it was like someone like I'm like, well, he's telling his kid to come inside. What are you talking about? And that was just like two people. You know, like the city, it's a lunchroom cafeteria with sirens and screaming and yelling and like
You just get
trucks
used to
and
it.
yeah.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I'm like, is it domestic dispute? Should I? Michael's like, no, put the phone down.
He's like, I already called.
Oh, that guy just
They're on their way.
proposed. He said, I love you. Oh my God.
God. And also just going out in general, we've talked about how my voice doesn't carry at all. Kai has not had the experience yet of like clubbing with me or being in a really busy place where I'm talking
I mean,
to someone.
we
it's
did
like,
a recording that was pretty close to that. It's just like because it was the four of us again in this recording. We did it yesterday, and it was me next to Lynn, and we had a boom mic, so it was me far away, Lindsay, Alfredo,
under it.
Michael far away,
Yeah.
and Lindsay kept trying to speak to me, and I'm just like. You got the boys over there. Like I heard the boys over you sometimes. So like you're right here. You're
I've
right
learned
here.
to recognize
Jack.
the
A
face.
couple minutes in, I stopped talking. I could hear you guys talking, and I would be talking to Alfredo, and I would just go,
There was just a lot of Michael and I just going.
I mean, it
Looking
translates
at each other and
it's past
gesturing at each
video.
other.
Like in my day-to-day life, there are so many times where I'll say something to someone and I've seen the face of, I don't know what you just said, but I'm your friend. And I'm like, that's fine, we're
But yeah,
friends.
yes,
Like,
and.
Okay, cool. That's cool. I said, there's no point if we go clubbing together. I'm like, don't even talk to me. Just I'll wave.
bro.
I'll text you.
There has been a trend for the last month or so where I usually around midnight, I'll get a FaceTime from Fiona and go, here we go. And it's like the ceiling or a floor, and it'll be like, Mikey! And then it's like Fiona, and then I'll watch the phone go because I know she's doing this because she can't hear anything. I'm like, what? And I'm in my house going, what's up? Because I know she can't hear me.
Yep.
She's like, Mikey, I'm at the club. I'm like, I can see that. And like the last time she called me, Kayla was behind her, and she was just like this behind her. And she'd be like, look at this. And she's just like, I'm screaming at my house at midnight because she's in LA. It's like 9 p.m. And she's like, what is going on? I'm like, talking to Fiona. She's at the club.
It feels like our kids.
I love it. It literally is.
Yeah.
I answer it every time. I go,
funny.
oops, where's she gonna be? Like, what's the next new adventure?
Like Michael brought over the phone and I was on the computer and he's like, say hi to Fiona. And she goes, Lindsay! I have my reading glasses on. My hair is just disgusting. I'm in my like nighttime Rodham jammies. I'm like, hi Fiona, you having fun in LA? I hope
Fiona's like,
so."
what? Yeah.
I'm paying my bills. Goodness. Sounds like she's having fun.
Dude, I don't think I could handle a club.
No.
Yeah?
I am too old.
Yeah.
Dude, I feel like
Kai's like,
I
would-
was just in
everyone's
LA.
drunk.
Dude, I would
tripping off
only
each
go
other.
like with Fiona.
Motherfuckers are beefing left and
'Cause
right
it'd be
for
like-
no goddamn
Yeah.
reason.
I'll
All
be
this
the DD.
drama, dress codes and shit. And I'm just like, bro, I just want to be in my jammies at home.
I would just
It's
go
that
to
old
watch.
mentality.
It is, and he's not wrong. But I would go with like Fiona as like to see it happen.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
yeah.
Like if I
You
was
go people watch.
if I were visiting and she's like, we gotta go out, I would 100p go out. I'd be like, what am I wearing? Dress me up. I let her dress me, bro.
What is the club
That'd be
That'd be
awesome.
so much
Requirement.
fucking
That'd
fun.
be, I would
dressing
fucking
you
do
up.
that in a heartbeat. Then I would be FaceTiming Lindsay at midnight. I'd be like, the time before this, she called me. She's like, "There's a man in his underwear." And it was just like a dude in a thong. I'm like, "Well, he works there.
Yeah.
That's where you went.
That's-
It wasn't. I was like, oh my God, someone's taking their pants off. Oh, that's a man on stage.
Fredo, you said you're like, I just want to go to sleep. I can't club. In my head, I went, I'll create a club called a Club Nap Time for Alfredo.
Club
You can rent out a time in which you nap. And I go, Lindsay, that's a
So is
hotel.
it just
Moving
like
on.
So it's like a high
Like-
school
like
club, like
super low?
extracurricular activities.
Exactly. Yeah, very low. only lo-fi beats. Nothing but lo-fi beats. That's
one
it.
of my friends who's a streamer, like part-time, bounces at a club, and he was telling me how it was like a couple months ago. You know, he's bouncing, letting people in, telling some people, oh, you're not fitting the dress code, whatnot. And he was like, there was like 3 real young dudes that like walked up, and he was like, oh, y'all can't come in like this. You guys have like, this doesn't work. None of this fits dress code wise. And he's like, Fredo, I shit you not. They said, yo, we stream on Twitch. We have over 1 million views on all of our channels. And he went, cool, I don't give a shit. Get the fuck out of here. And I was like, what? I was like, dude, that is, what?
That's
Yeah.
wild.
You think that works? You
Cool.
think-
GameStop's that way.
Yeah.
I mean,
Stream on Twitch. Not even that. There's like, out of all of the numbers, you choose like the most like inflated number. Over 1 million views.
It's also a number, not even do you know who I am, because I know you don't. You know what I mean? Like that's not bad enough when that happens.
I'm
He
sad
was like-
thinking about like it
he was
must
like,
have worked at
"Fucking
some
idiot."
point, right? If they're gonna try it.
I
like,
don't think so. I think
don't
that
know.
was the first time they tried
maybe.
it. I have a feeling.
I was wild. I was like, never in 1 million years.
And then I will say, and like I get that. That's what it is, right? You're not like you can
That's
argue
that
like the dress code,
young mentality.
like for or
Trying to
against
work.
it. But you know that shit going there. Don't show up if you're not wearing the dress code. You know what I mean? Like,
Crazy.
like places like that, like oh, it's so
Wild.
much work. You know, that's why I like Austin. Nobody gives a shit.
Yeah.
I like the flip side. You can walk in Austin and go, do you know who I am? And they go, I don't give a shit. Can you pay for the food?
And I also asked,
Don't
they
care.
were clubbing, so I would assume this is a 21 and up club. Sometimes they're 18 and over, but this is 21 and up. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
Couldn't be me.
So this is I guess, younger generation. God, I'm old. But you know how we make fun of Karens for going like, do you know who my husband is? He will hear about this. That's the same shit when you're doing it with like, do you know who I am on Twitch? That same
Right?
Karen energy,
No, I don't know who
guys.
your
Don't
husband
do that.
is.
Yeah, we don't care. Your husband's Twitch is great, I'm sure.
If they knew who you were, they would say, "Hey, I know you," and you'd be like, "Cool."
Right. That's yeah. Do you know who I am?
That's what it is.
Obviously not. Because I won't let you in. Yeah, I'm
Like
very
the twin
sorry,
had me in a
sir.
fucking
I'm so
question.
sorry, sir.
Oh shit, 1 million views?
Right this way.
Come on
Right
in,
this
man.
way. We got a back room for you.
Oh man.
Make sure to tell that to the bartender. You'll get a drink.
We're talking about dress code. I forgot all about that too, because in Austin, it's like,
I haven't
are you wearing clothes?
experienced
Get in
a
here.
dress code.
Basically, yeah.
And if you're not naked, we're fine. Now, do you dress up for clubbing in New York? Because every time I went there, they're like, you gotta look nice.
Listen,
Like, you
listen,
gotta.
To anyone who watches my stream, because I've been talking about, I did this when I talked about my birthday. I did this when I talked about going to LA. Anytime I go somewhere, I dress as the baddest bitch in the world. I dress as if I need to stomp on these hoes. I dress as if ain't nobody can like stunt on this. Like, no. I dress the
To the
fuck up.
nine.
And when my
High is fashionable.
absolutely like
She has
like
the Chanel
even
mix.
this right now, like you see the off the shoulder, we got the gold chain.
Yeah,
the
it's
whole
not
earrings.
falling off.
It's
That's
not.
by
Yeah.
design.
It's fucking
Yeah.
not. Like
Yeah.
these are the
So it
slight
is,
things
yeah.
that we do here in these streets. But absolutely, the rules that my friends say is that we can't go out if we're not wearing heels. So that's the very
I'd be like, I'm not
bare-
going out. Bye.
Wait.
Fine.
Well, you can do the mules at least. Like
And
the
I
small
go,
little
wait, do they
mules
have
now.
to wear
Exactly.
heels too, or can I just do
Yeah.
You
some?
gotta wear like suede.
Strut.
Ooh.
Do you want to be on top?
brown
Like
or
mahogany.
something. Yeah.
Suede.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
See, San Francisco, growing up in my neighborhood, I would throw something on, and I'd be like, nope, that's right, I'm gonna get shot. Ah, shit, it's a little too blue. I'm gonna get shot by the other side. And I just go, all right, black on black. Like,
Can't go wrong.
Black is always a safe
I don't know, I just go black.
Black is always
And
a
I'm
safe
good.
bet.
My wardrobe now is for like non-summertime in Texas is mostly black clothing, and then it becomes hot and I go white clothing. Yay! And that's about it.
That's the rule my mom taught me growing up. I'm Christian, so it was always like after Easter, white. After Labor Day, black. Like there was nothing in between. And then when I got older and I did that, she was just like, "Why the fuck are you wearing black with this like calm ass outfit?" I'm just like, "This is after Labor Day." She's like, "And?" I'm like, "You taught me this. What do you mean? Like you raised me.
Yeah.
You raised me."
Look, I get dress codes in the club. I don't get that.
The game
great.
is
Gotta wear this color. Do you know what day just happened? What are you thinking?
Come on.
See, then
Calendar.
My parents or friends will buy me clothes that are like, I don't know, any other color, or especially like earth tones.
Yeah.
My mom, she's like, here's a nice like tan belt. I'm like, that's very nice, but black or white,
Bro,
and that's it.
I
Get it out
gotta
of here.
fight to keep like putting like oranges or blues in my like dresser.
Yeah.
Because every time we get new merch, it's like, you know, I don't take every single shirt. I'll be like, what are my favorites? Oh fuck, they're all black and gray.
Yep.
And I'll just look at my drawer and like this. No, okay, I'll get rid. No, I like that gray one.
Yeah, that's a good gray one. Oh, this one fits me nicely.
Oh, I'm gonna get rid. Oh fuck, that's only one of my 2 yellow shirts. I can't get rid of
Yeah,
that.
nope.
Fuck, I'm gonna need yellow one day.
Yep.
It's just I just look so good. I like charcoal. Charcoal is my favorite
Charcoal
color,
is
bro.
really
That's basically what this
That's
is. It's like
what
a
I
light
wanted.
charcoal.
It's
I
really
love this
clean.
color.
For my car back
It's
in the
clean, and it's not like solid black.
Yeah.
You know.
I
But
think
do like that too.
I think with fashion nowadays, there's real beauty. Like there's 3 different ways that I see it. There's like real beauty in naturals. So like the naturals could be like the charcoals, the blacks, the whites, the beiges. But even can go so far as like the different layers of browns and greens because those are like, you know, natural with the trees.
Yeah, like earth
and
tone,
then
yeah.
it's summer. So like me and Jackie were shopping yesterday and
So jealous.
I
heard about the shopping.
I know.
So fucking great.
I
It
was
was so
recording,
fucking
and then
great.
Jackie and Clara were just like, you're like, okay, bye, we gotta go shopping now. And
Yeah.
Absolutely,
And I went,
absolutely.
all right, I'll sit. I'll be here recording.
I popped out of a bush behind them and I went, son of a bitch.
We went.
Damn
and-
it.
wait. This actually comes up with a story that happened yesterday too. So this is gonna tie in.
Okay.
So we went shopping. At first we ate, and then we went shopping. Went to Zara, and the first thing that we see is this like amazing dress, and it's like this bright orange. And me and Jackie were literally just going back and forth, like it will look good on you. No, you. No, you. No, you. I was like, Jackie, you saw it first. You gotta get it.
Agreed.
We're like,
Both won't wear it.
You pay for it.
they're like, but Jackie, you saw it first. You gotta get it. She's like, but Kai, that melanin gonna be popping. I'm like, you're right, gonna be popping. Eventually, Jackie threw it in my arms, and I bought it.
That
Nice.
apparently is me and Alfredo with monitors. When Alfredo goes, this is the new hotness. And I go, it is? He goes, yeah. Did you buy it? I go, oh, yeah, I bought it. You said it was the new hotness. Why'd you do that? You told me it was, but I've been waiting to get that. Why? I'm not now. No, I bought it too.
That's just how it's been for 3 years. I'll just do all my meticulous researching, and I'm like, okay, that's the one, and I'll tell you about it. And then like a week later, it's like, yo, I got it. I'm like, what do you mean you got it? I just told
dare you.
What? I've been painstakingly researching this for 3 months, and you cop it just like that?
Yeah.
You're like, yeah. I'm
Yeah.
like, well, I mean, shit. All right, well, let me know when you get it so I can take a look at it and then get it too.
Yeah.
That's funny.
And
Oh, God.
oh no, what do you want to say?
I was just gonna say it's funny thinking about stuff like that. Exactly. I've heard people who are still stuck in kind of older mindsets will be like, you know, like, oh, ladies love shopping. I'm like, okay, like I'm glad the stereotypes have kind of been removed, but everyone loves buying stuff that they like computer parts,
Yeah.
etc. And I remember growing up. My sister's more of like into brand labels. Now I am more into that. I wasn't at the time.
I'm not
but
into that at all.
the-
Catch me as Fashion Nova and Shein. Those
There you
two.
go. But reflecting on it, like, I mean, she would go to like Nordstrom's, I guess, and like that was her shopping. And I was like, okay. But then I would go spend like a shit ton of money at places I liked, like on manga or stuff at Hot Topic. I'm like, it's all the same shit. So I don't know. I just kind of appreciate now that like no one's talking smack about being a fashionista.
I draw the line at like when you can see the quality, right? Like you can get like cheap clothes and nice clothes, and then there's like designer clothes, right?
Yeah.
Like I grew up, you know, getting like $15 pair of Levi's. Those are the only jeans that, you know, whatever
Yeah.
was on sale.
Oh, it was on sale? Get that.
And then I grew up, I'm like, I spent $35 on jeans. And they're like, they don't disintegrate. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna be walking out with a $500 pair of jeans. That's
No.
Well, I mean, we can talk about like the negative effects of fast fashion or like overpricing things.
Could.
It's the negative
Could.
effects of
Make
fast
And we
fashion
will now.
are
Millionaires and
mostly
billionaires.
corporate.
Yeah,
We're-
exactly.
there's-
That's what-
That's
I mean, like,
different
Don't shame
podcast.
someone for buying something they
Are
like. Yeah.
fanny packs still in?
Apparently
Absolutely.
now, yeah.
Oh, they carry stuff.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
No, I see
For
though,
men
like,
and women.
I
You
see
gotta wear it
just,
like this.
Men wear it like this.
Yeah.
Women
on the
wear it
different
here.
online stores, stuff like that. They, you know, they don't
Dude.
do it around the waist.
I'll tell you this.
They sling it like a satchel.
When I
I'm like,
was growing up in
I was
the
like, that's
90s,
kind of cool.
when I was growing up in the 90s, I would say almost exclusively saw men wearing fanny packs.
Oh,
Back
no,
when they
that
were
was
first big in the
moms.
90s.
Yeah.
Well, hang on.
Moms,
I'll
yeah.
say because, like, just most women had purses, and dudes were like, "We can wear this now." I just have such a mental image
so many
of people
chapsticks
in
in
New
that bitch.
Jersey on the beach or at Six Flags just rocking You got you
Convenient.
put it in you ride the roller coaster. Nobody uses the lockers. You're crazy. Shit
No,
gets stolen.
no.
Absolutely.
You
Put it in a
fucking
fanny
lockers.
pack, bro. And so like that was just like the out. Man, it looks stupid. I had one. It was like going to Six Flags.
But then
Here's
I-
your fanny
like,
pack. Click,
I
click,
see
click.
Fiona
It's great.
rocking a fanny pack. I'm like,
Yeah,
man,
but now they're cool.
You're making it
They
work.
weren't cool
Yeah.
back then.
Yeah.
They were
It
just
was
like
more,
hold
you know,
your shit.
utility.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was utility.
It was like a real, like a Bat Dad utility belt.
This episode of Off Topic is brought to you by BetterHelp Online Therapy. Is there something getting in the way of your happiness or maybe preventing you from achieving your goals? If that sounds like you should check out BetterHelp. They'll assess your needs and match you with your own professional therapist who can start communicating with you in under 48 hours. It's not a crisis line, it's not self-help, it's professional counseling done securely online. There's a broad range of expertise available, which might not be locally available in many areas, but BetterHelp services clients worldwide. BetterHelp is more affordable than traditional offline counseling, and financial aid is available. So head to their website to check out their testimonials and start living a happier life today. Visit betterhelp.com/offtopic. That's better, H-E-L-P, and join the over 1 million people who have taken charge of their mental health with the help of an experienced professional. In fact, so many people have been using BetterHelp that they are recruiting additional counselors in all 50 states. Special offer for off-topic listeners. Get 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/offtopic.
I think it's also like it's all about the person wearing
Batman
it too.
takes out sunscreen.
Because we talked about, was it Gigi Hadid when she wore like mom jeans out once, and people were like, "Ooh, mom jeans are in
I
again."
just bought some mom jeans yesterday when I was
yeah.
out with Jackie.
And I
Is there
seen like
dad jeans that we could buy?
you should.
I think you're wearing them.
What do you mean? These are skinny.
Yeah.
These are no.
Let me tell you.
These are too skinny to be
These are
dad
the
jeans.
least.
Those are not.
What do we
that
have?
These are the least dad jeans I
Some-
own.
Those are
Look.
cool. I like
Those are skinny. Those
These
are
are the
not
least
skinny.
dad jeans I own. You know why?
No,
'Cause,
yours
like,
are not that
boot,
skinny.
boot cut? What does he have?
I mean,
They're more
Hey.
boobs.
Yeah, it looks more boot cut.
You know why these are the least dad jeans
Like
I own?
like you're jiggling. Like it's not
I mean,
that
but
tight.
here's the thing, though. Like,
Oh, you're
you got
jiggling?
baby step meat, because, like, I'm not trying to suffocate my dick. You know what I'm saying? And like,
Why?
coming
That's
from,
when
like,
you get it
coming
wide
from,
up
like,
here and you get it tight
Jabos.
down there.
Bro, let me tell you.
Yeah.
My
I mean, I still
my
gotta let
go-to
it-
jeans are about 6 times wider than what you're wearing. These are probably the most
little bit.
fashionable jeans I own
I love
because I
those
stole
jeans.
them
Yeah,
from
bend
wardrobe.
over for them. Let them
Yeah.
get the full view. Yes. is Look my at that favorite. pose.
I just stole these
They're
from,
great.
RuPaul would
from
be
Erica.
proud.
Yep.
RuPaul would be. So would Tyra.
These
Tyra
were
also.
these were given to me for
yeah.
a shoot like 4 years ago,
And you're like,
and I went.
Michael's
Oh,
going
I
to
don't
see that walk.
And I went. I don't.
Him.
on top?
I don't own a pair
I
of
do.
black jeans, so I'm just gonna keep these. And they were like, please bring them back when we ask. So maybe twice a year,
Yeah.
Erica will go, can you bring in the black jeans you took from me? And I'm like, hell yeah, I will.
No, I cannot
I
bring them
will
back.
buy 'em.
Hey, I've never not worn clothes when requested. But let me tell you, sometimes, and this is due to the practices of others, it's like, hey, you know, blah, blah, blah. I know this is my shirt for the shoot tomorrow, but I'm just gonna wear it home, whatever. And it's like, if you have to. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, I'll bring it back tomorrow. It's like,
Yeah.
please bring it back tomorrow. And I'm just like, how many people don't bring it back? A lot of
Probably
people.
a lot of people,
Probably.
a lot of people do.
A lot of people
should.
A lot of people
Yes.
do. And it's
Please bring back the shirt. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like,
And I'll be like, yeah, no, I mean, I'll put it in the car in the morning. Like, the whole shoot's ruined if you don't bring that shirt back, please.
That being said, if Erica messages you for those pants back permanently,
No.
Please be CC'd
They're
on that.
they're
Or
mine
CC
at
me.
this point. I probably own them longer
I've-
than
I've
she did.
thoughts.
because
I
your
have
ass
thoughts.
looked amazing.
Listen,
It's that cake.
dear Erica,
The way
do
that
you want
cake
this marriage
sits
to
in.
last?
Well, here's what's nice too. It's like they're not stretchy, but
It's all
they're
depending on the
they're like semi-elastic or something.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
I need to go
It's
jean.
not
I need to
it's
go-
not like
We're
full
talking about the
stretch.
skinny.
go jean
Is
shop.
this like skinny cut
what I
for
need to
men
do.
is a little less skinny at the ankle than it is when they market for women? Because that's like gripping your whole
women's
body.
like
Yeah,
skinny
that's-
for women
yeah.
is just like, yo, I'm showing off these calves
And my
just
ass.
to just
Yeah.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And they're never coming
And
off.
I'm
they're
not
called,
ashamed.
they're called jeggings if you want to
They
get
are.
real comfortable.
Jeggings?
Well, then there's
Jean
skinny
leggings.
jeans. Well, jeggings isn't that like a little bit thinner material than like skinny jeans? It is like you're wearing a
I'm gonna go to the
legging
bathroom.
that is made of denim, basically. They really sanded it out.
Absolutely.
Take care.
Thank you. But I'm upset too because you mentioned skinny jeans. I saw some people talking shit in the chat. And now talking about how fashion is cyclical and people are wearing fanny packs and that's stylish now. Skinny jeans are now frowned upon and I want to
Why?
reclaim
First
them.
of all,
I love
fashion
skinny
is-
What?
jeans. I
First
love
of all,
them.
first of all, wait,
What?
because I'm about to go on a fucking tirade.
Oh, shoot.
Fashion is fucking subjective. You can wear whatever the fuck you want. The only thing that fucking matters is that you feel good in what the fuck you're wearing.
You hear that,
Fuck the
Tyra?
rest. Fuck the haters.
right.
Do you think you look good? You look fucking good. And anyone that doesn't think so, bring them.
Unless you're
I'll
the
rip them
guy in the
fucking
middle of
off.
Hollywood Boulevard jerking
right.
off. That's
Yeah.
not good fashion.
Well,
mean,
nudity
Don't
isn't
do that.
fashion.
Nudity- Well-
Nudity isn't.
Don't stand in traffic. Lindsay, the man was blocking traffic. What don't you understand?
Traffic.
Art-
Walk, doing it for art.
performance
It was blocking traffic.
Art
Some would say
is a. That's a strong.
No, that dude, you need to
Ah,
yeah.
Kai's giving me permission to come into the next off topic, just strutting my thong.
Yeah, should. What label? Who are you wearing?
I don't know.
This-
All I know is that
Hey
It's just-
guys,
it's a black
this
thong, because that's what
conversation,
I
lost
needed.
control
Chanel
real
thong.
quick.
that's what I needed.
I lost control.
They have Michael Kors
real
thongs?
fucking
I'm sure they
quick.
do. For men, please. Or I should say,
I did
People with
it. I
penises.
did it because I needed to do it for hula.
Yeah.
I needed to.
But anyway,
It
well,
was-
that's
Yeah.
It
the,
was required.
me and Jackie.
what is it called? Not banana hammock, but basically the same thing, right, for hula.
It was
Yeah.
surprisingly hard to find a thong
Why are you wearing thongs?
in San Francisco. I just told you.
For hula. I want you to say it again.
Yes.
I want you to say it again.
You looked at me when I told
I want to chat and be like, whoa, he's wearing a thong. I didn't hear that. Like, I was hoping I could get you or some shit.
It was surprisingly hard to find one in San Francisco.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, especially because I, at the time, lived on Castro Street. You know, San Francisco being like the gay capital of the world, Castro being like the heart of that. You know, I was
Yeah.
like, I walk outside my door. You know, you see same-sex couples everywhere. You know, I went to this oh my God. I mean, we're talking about like Castro Street. There's a place called Toad Hall, and they play nothing but fantastic music. We're talking like Gaga, Beyonce, etc. And they have the music videos up in the background. So you're sitting there, you're either you dance, you have a good time. If not, you just watch them like, oh man, look at Beyonce back in the day.
Good.
Goddamn, she glamorous as shit.
Live it
And
up.
Fucking beautiful.
you know what? I said earlier I couldn't do clubs. I could still do a gay club because gay, everyone's so.
There's a different atmosphere.
It's such a different atmosphere. You go into like a normal club. Everyone's just looking to like beef. Everyone's just looking to
grind.
fucking
You're like, get
get
off
too crazy with it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You go to a gay club, everyone's smiling, having a goddamn good time. Everyone's chatting it up.
So
Everyone's
far,
hanging
have you
out.
positive
Fantastic
experiences?
drinks.
Have you
like,
ever
oh my
watched the
God.
show Crazy Ex-Girlfriend
No.
at all?
No.
I need to. I've heard
So
it's good.
it's fucking fantastic. So in Crazy Ex-Girlfriend, there are two gay men, and the whole thing about the show is that every episode there's like a different song of some sort, and they went to a gay bar to like get rid of their problems and everything. And the gay man's entire tirade is just like, the point of a gay bar is it's a fucking gay bar. The fact that straight people come here because they don't like their bars, like they come to our space to like feel good about themselves, defeats the purpose of the gay bar. And he was like, it was a whole rant thing. So it's very funny hearing you say like, I just fucking love gay bars, and being like, I wonder how people who like go to gay bars to like actually hook up. Like the reason why we go to clubs
Exactly.
to do it, people about it.
I think if anything, it's funny. I know in
But
college.
not everybody goes to a club to hook up. Sometimes people just
No.
go to hang out.
To hang out,
and
yeah.
and whatnot.
I mean, I hate to say it, but it's totally true. It's like maybe the vibe is like less rapey because of unfortunate like toxic masculinity and standards that have been placed on people. That being said, I remember specifically in college, me and my theater friends, group of a lot of gay people, going down to 4th Street to party, and there was a person who started joining our friend group. And we're like, okay, like we're not gonna be dicks. Like if you wanna come dance near us, that's fine. We're having a good time, enjoyable. But then he started getting a little too close to my female friend, and she was a lesbian, and she's like, not interested, dude, sorry, no. So finally, after a couple of times of politely like pushing off a little bit, we were like, dude, seriously, like what the fuck? What the fuck? And one of my guy friends who is gay talked to him, and he's like, what's going on? Like, what are you doing? And he's like, I'm trying to you know, get out there. And he's like, are you not gay? He's like, no. And he's like, what the fuck? Like he was pissed, understandably pissed. Like, we're trying to have a good time, and you're just creeping. You're being a creep. Get out of here.
I
Get
mean,
outta here.
that's just the struggles of being a woman, period.
Yeah, and we extra don't need that at the gay club. Get out of here.
Yeah. It's okay. This is actually a very funny story.
I went to dance and have a good time. I danced and had a great time.
You had a great time.
I had a fantastic
That's
time.
a good time.
I had a
You
good
go-
time.
I want to see you dance.
I had a couple hands done back my pants. But I just politely said, not interested, and moved on.
Nice.
Got it. So another fun story. Last time when I was LA, but before that, before COVID started, I took a trip that was nice.
Watch out.
That was fucking nice. I don't
You
think they
trying to
caught it, but
chop
that was
the
fucking
table?
nice.
Oh, it wasn't for them. It was for him. You know what I mean? Just like,
Nice. Nice. I think
That's
your leg
good.
goes higher than mine can.
What is white trash about that?
It is long.
that's just nothing white trash about that. That's a
what I'm
whole
saying.
different. It's a whole different look.
I do that all the
Okay.
So if
fucking time.
you
It's like
kick, though,
five.
you got kicked.
I know where you were going.
I did it yesterday. I
Side.
love
You got
video.
to
Yeah, yeah.
side
Doing
kick you.
absolutely.
This. But it's also you're talking about some cutoff jorts.
Yep.
Anyway.
George.
Yep. So as I was saying, like I went to a trip to Barcelona, Spain, and everyone says, "Yo, Barcelona's the Miami of fucking Spain," and it really was. We went out every single night. But mind you, again, if y'all didn't know, guess what? I'm fucking black. It's crazy.
Wait,
and
what?
You didn't know?
No.
I'm so sorry. Was I passing? I'm white passing, or am I Asian passing? I get both. You don't know? Okay, well, I'm black.
Oh, okay.
Thanks.
You owe me $5.
Yeah.
I kept.
You
telling
took a bet on me?
I kept telling him.
You both took a bet on me?
I was.
It
That's
was.
such a
I was like, no.
Kai, it wasn't
I
a
didn't
bet.
know.
It was a guarantee. I have eyes.
You're like,
okay?
I don't know. I was
I don't know
like,
what he was talking about.
Just a real.
He kept going.
Really dark
He kept going.
Filipino.
And I was like, I don't know what the fuck's going
No,
on
we were just
here.
talking about gay clubs, so that makes sense. But yeah, no. So me and my friend, I keep bringing up Marissa. Marissa again. We were in
This is
Barcelona.
a good friend. Okay.
Marissa's a great friend. Me and my friend
Plot
Marissa.
twist.
I feel like I'm
went to Barcelona. We went to clubs every single night, and we were, I think, out of the whole club. And I'm always looking, cause like I always look for the black people because it's hard to find us sometimes. And I think there was like less than 10 of us in that whole club. And me and Marissa were in the middle of the dance floor. We started dancing. They started playing soca music. And for everyone that doesn't know, soca is Caribbean music, or Afrobeats, that's African-based
Or
music.
Qatar's brother.
And we were so surprised to hear it in Barcelona. And so we started shaking that ass. And, someone grabbed me.
Shake that ass.
Absolutely.
Watch
Someone
yourself,
grabbed
though.
me. So I was twerking on someone's son. Next thing I know, I
much
look
work.
up. All the black men found me.
Shit.
I literally was dancing. And me and my friend were dancing because we both were grabbed. We looked at each other and then we looked up. Like 10 black men were in a circle surrounding us, like ready to pass the fucking buck. And I said, oh no. I said, oh no. First of all, I don't got mega knees. So that was gonna be a problem, first of all. Second of all, I'm a goddamn human. Where I'm not gonna be passed like a goddamn dollar bill.
Nope. Put me down.
Yep, absolutely. So yeah, clubs are dangerous.
That being said, you just whipped me back to a memory from high school. It wasn't at a club, but I had a friend named Paige, and she was very, I guess like a skinnier girl. She was pretty light, and I, as we know, worked out a lot, still do. I'm a sturdy girl, was in high school as well, so I could carry her no problem.
Yeah.
And she would ask me to, like, yo, like, I'm feeling tired, do you mind? I'm like, I don't give a shit, funny, haha. So we had a game in school called Turn the Page. And like as a thing, it'd be like, hey, like you're my friend in class, just doing their own thing, like you're doing homework, writing, and I go pick up Paige, and I'm like, hey, can I catch, like real quick, and like all my other sports friends would be like, got her, okay, next. Like,
What?
turn the
And
page.
be like, batter up. And throw her. Home run.
Yeah.
Go out.
Put them in a
Like,
trash
good workout.
can and then just roll them down the hill.
No. Paige is cool. No way. Only turn the page.
Why? Does
I'll dump the
Paige know
page.
that you were bullying her?
Yeah, I would assume, yeah. You know?
That's
Considering
wild.
she goes, toss me. Like,
That's fine.
Okay.
Now Paige sounds like Jeremy. But minus like getting set on fire,
oh.
right?
Oh, Jeremy's never been set on fire?
No. Paige hasn't been.
Okay, I was gonna say, I feel like as
That's
long
what I'm
as
saying. I'm
it's
saying
Jeremy's
toss the
definitely
Paige sounds like something Jeremy and his friends would do, but there's broken glass involved.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, or like,
Some crazy.
yeah, like, anyway, the house burned down.
Yeah.
But-
Hey, Hundo P.
Yeah.
No pee.
Did you hear that? Just kidding. You're over there. First bell. Boom. Hey. You a first member? Thanks. Are you not a first member? The heck?
Couldn't be.
I'll forgive you this time. Okay? Thanks for your support. Much appreciated. Are you watching this live? If you're replying in the chat, of course you are. Did you know that we're live every Thursday at 3 p.m.? In my head, I double checked. Yep, it's Thursday, 3 p.m. Central. Bro, first membership, lots of stuff to watch. I'm just gonna cut right to the chase. I usually list the shows, the ones we've done, the ones you can watch now. Just premiered the trailer for the next big first show, Camp Betrayal. Boom, we said it. We can talk about it. Well, we can't really talk about it. I can just say it's a show. It's been filmed and comes out next month. So first only, July 13th premieres. I'm excited. I'll tell you this, if you go back to earlier in this episode when I talked about not watching content, I'm gonna watch that. That's true. We had a real conversation about how we were gonna watch it.
Yeah, we're like, well, we're gonna watch
Because I really want to. I'm really excited about it. But you know, a smorgasbord of other shows to watch. You know, you got like Last Laugh season 1. You got Cardcore season 1. You got
Weird Place.
You got Weird Place season 1. You got
Haunter.
Haunter season 1.
There's a lot.
Mini
Think
golf.
just season 1.
Hardcore.
That you do have all those things. Hardcore
say
mini
the
golf
show.
season
He said
1.
Just say the
hardcore, I thought
show.
We can have all of them.
It seems like we can't hold a show for longer than a season. Just say one show.
But I'm just saying, well, you want to, if you
Dead
haven't
Little
seen it, you want to
Rooster.
start at
Yeah.
season 1. Dead Little Rooster season 1.
Season 1.
Weird Place season 1.
Hardcore mini golf.
Some of our shows
that
go to
mean?
multiple
Oh, damn.
seasons.
Look, we're talking about season 1 though, okay? And so they're all there. But it's weird. We are premiering.
That's public.
No. We're premiering Camp Betrayal season 2. That's actually coming out before season 1. So that's an
Okay.
people are losing their minds right now. I'm going to get emails going, no, we're not. There's no season 2. Look, go watch the show. Eric's the Babador. It's unsettling and no one likes him. And that's it. That's all we got. Boom.
We really. I wonder how
There's
much.
so many first shows, man.
there's
Like
a
in the
lot.
back catalog, it's great. I really
cool.
can just, and I just keep rattling them off.
Yep.
And I can't remember how many, like which ones get multiple seasons. So I just always say season.
Season 1.
Just say the show.
Yeah. That's
Because I want people to know where to start.
yeah. You were saying, Fred?
Just at the show. You know, because when you look up a show, I go, I'll start season 3.
You might.
No. What?
Look, I've guaranteed they won't. I've guaranteed they will not. Okay? They're like, look, I was gonna watch. I couldn't think of another show. I was gonna watch Haunter. Didn't know where to start. But then Michael said season 1, so that's where I started.
That's where I'm going. But then you didn't say what
I got you.
episode. So they're gonna start season 1, episode 5.
Look, that's on you. Okay? I can only get you. I
that's
can
where
only
you
get
headed
you
off?
to the door.
That's
I
where you
can't
go.
walk you through
Hey.
it. Okay. Man,
One
what
of
do you
the
want
things
from me?
I'm-
Oh, RT podcast season 1. That's
Oh,
good too.
yeah.
You can lead a horse to content, but you can't make them watch.
What?
We haven't
I was like, what the fuck? Kai, I thought when you said, I just meant, yes.
So
Look at that face. That encapsulates him most of the time.
one of the main reasons that I actually want to watch Camp Betrayal, because I never watch anything that I do, is just to see how much footage they leave in of us just hammering Eric.
It's going to be hard to not have that.
Exactly, because every which way, we're just verbally beating the shit out of this man. And Eric's just like, guys, there's like, what, a shit ton of us, like 9 of us, 10 of us, something like that.
I couldn't count.
And we're all
it's
just
10.
dogpiling on Eric for being just a shit host. And he's just like, guys, I
Oh, I had nothing to do with his hosting
gotta-
abilities.
I
I just
gotta-
generally didn't like him.
Well, yeah, well, I mean, he's getting attacked from every which way, but, you know, the deep.
But also the show is good too.
Yeah, no, fantastic. But it's just great when we're just dogpiling on Eric, and he just breaks character and goes, guys, I gotta get through this. I just gotta get through this script.
I'll tell you this. I'm super excited about this show. It's a cool show. It's a cool concept. It was fun to do. We got to shoot it on location. And I don't want to take anything away from the show itself, but also we had so much fun doing it because it was the big, first big thing we've done since quarantine started, and it was like a big set, and like I said, it was like a couple nights. It was all at night shoots, and it was just like, it was fun start to the show was fun, and then even in between.
Yeah.
Just getting to hang out with people. It was the first time we got to hang out with people for a long period of time in a long time, for 12 hours. So it'd be like the shoot day or whatever. And so I've mentioned it before, but if we've been talking about a thing we did for a few months, it's that show where it's anytime we've mentioned night shoots, we talk about night shoots, it was Camp Betrayal. And so I'm just excited that we can even talk about that much of just it's coming out. I'm excited to see it. I'm excited to not only watch it, but then when episode 1 comes out, be like, okay, when this happened, let me tell you what else happened. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was just like,
We could just,
there's so much
here's
just burned
the
into my
behind
brain.
the scenes of like this,
Yeah.
this, and that. And you know what? I'll let them know. However much footage they leave in of the moment where I fucking got so pissed off and lost my shit because of what happened. I go, that's the moment I lost my shit. I didn't want
Found it, though.
I couldn't do it anymore.
Well, you did.
I still did.
I couldn't do it anymore. All right, next scene.
It was yeah. It was so yeah. There's a situation that happened, and I got really pissed off. And the funny thing is the ripple effect of everyone just going like, "Oh man, like Fredo like hated that shoot. Fredo hated that show." And I was like, I'm sitting here like, I had a fantastic time.
Yeah.
That moment pissed me the fuck off.
The ripple
but
effect is a bit
it was
that lasts
awesome.
forever. And I'll say this too, because I saw people asking this when the trailer came
Yeah.
out. It's not a scripted show. It's a like formatted show.
Mm-hmm.
Much like a lot of the first shows. You know, it's like here's the host, here's the game,
Yeah.
here's the contestants,
Yep.
and then you know? So
I mean, it was pretty much just like, hey, you guys are all brought here. These are the rules. And like some of you guys.
that would be the most script again was just explanation. The info dump would be Eric, and he would go, guys, please. Please. Like, boo in the middle of line. Go,
Suck. And then, like, come on.
no.
To be fair,
Stop it.
we were really hard to wrangle, period. Because you know, even people like behind the camera, like, guys, settle. And it's just like, well, we've all been in quarantine for like a
People were
year and a
excited to
half,
hang
and we're so excited to be like, we're
excited.
next to
Playground,
each
yeah.
other
Yeah.
outside. Woo! You know? But it was a great show. But yes, the only thing that was actually like scripted was when they're just like, hey, you guys need to be here. We need to tell you the rules. And then they would explain the game, and they'd be like, some people were good, some people were bad. You don't know. Play the game. And then from there, it was just chaos.
Yeah.
And so I'm excited to see the different angles because, you know, a lot of the stuff is just like, you know, who's good? Who was trying to do this and that, like when no one was watching, you know? And so you can only see so much with your own eyes, but all these cameras, they see everything.
It also oh, sorry, you go ahead.
I was gonna say, I just like working with new people, and in that shoot, that was the first time that I worked with someone like Charlotte is a great example.
Yeah.
There's so many little quips that Charlotte had where I
Funhouse.
was like, yeah, from Funhouse, where I was like, Charlotte, you gotta stop. Like, I'm breaking every single take from what you're saying next to me. She's like the devil in my ear going like, that's a funny thing. I'm like, it is, but stop. But I love it. Now I know like what her humor is. Same with a lot of other people at Camp Betrayal. So yeah, I'm stoked for that too.
I think what, for me, this show got me super excited was just the fact that, like, I mean, you guys know because I've been talking about it, and then Jeff as well, and Trevor and Barb, like, we've been on, like, a Survivor kick, and so we got to live out, like, our Survivor fantasies of, like, oh, my God.
Right.
Oh, my God, we get to run around.
I did see a lot of...
There's a tribal, like, council that happens.
I did
where
see
we get the vote
a lot of
like,
people going, that's why they've been talking about Survivor. You guys have been talking about Survivor way longer.
Basically,
than this
Survivor
show.
inspired
That's, yeah, we've been talking.
It was definitely you
Yeah.
going, oh, this is like Survivor.
That's like literally all Barb and I did because, like, I mean, we found out about the show what, maybe 6 months ago, something like that. Maybe like a couple months before we actually had to shoot the show. And I mean, you can see footage of us on Off Topic going back to like a year and a half ago when we got back on the Survivor kick. So when this was pitched, like, Barb and I were like, "Woo! Oh my God! Alliance? What's going on? What are we gonna do here?" And it's fantastic, especially because like with Barb the whole time, we would just go, "Okay, so we're just gonna play out this way, and we're gonna plant these seeds that way and this way." So it was fun. I had a blast, and then I went, "Oh, I can never do Survivor." Because
I've lived it. I lived mini Survivor.
Because this wasn't hard.
I was like, okay, I want to go sleep in my bed now. Can I get food now? I'm
What
not
do you want
stuck on an
better?
island.
There you go, like, I've been out here 12 hours. Woo!
Kai and I have been
Can I
brainstorming.
get my hand warmers?
We have Achievement Hunter / RT Survivor now. We want RT / AH America's Next Top Model, or H Next Top Model, I assume.
Minus all the terribleness.
Well,
that
of
was
course,
America's
we're
Next Top
producing.
Model.
Yeah, we're
Yes.
producing it. We're gonna make it better. But there's only gonna be one shoot we do outside. It will be the bikini shoot because that's how it
Absolutely.
works. It will be in the
Absolutely.
middle of winter in New York City because that's how it works.
Yep. Right next to the giant fucking tree.
Yeah, in Rockefeller Center.
Rockefeller
Yeah.
Center, absolutely. You have to ice skate while doing it. That's
Yeah,
the
you
walk.
do on the roller coaster that we set
Absolutely.
up for you.
So many people are gonna bust their ass in their ankles.
That was like every
put ice
episode of the
skates?
show. Yeah.
Oh no! He figured out our plan, Lindsay. I was trying to bust his
Shit.
ankles and yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
no,
he
take out the
figured it
competition. Yeah, that
Absolutely.
makes sense. Yeah, that's the drama.
We got the
Yeah,
plan.
that we crafted in this show. We crafted. But first, we have
Always
to
going
cut
for
his
my
hair
legs.
in a style that he
The
hates.
knees specifically.
Well, now it's the ankle apparently.
Porque no los dos.
That's true. That's true.
Anything below the thigh is done
That's
for.
what I said. Going
Yeah.
for my legs. Because look, you think Kai's gonna stop at my leg once she gets my legs? No, she'll come for my arms.
Goodness.
It's just okay. For those that don't know, Achievement Hunter is tall as fuck. Like all of y'all are tall as
We're a little
fuck.
vertically inclined. Yeah.
Minus Jeremy. Jeremy's not here.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Achievement is tall as fuck. So when I came here this week, the first thing I said to everyone was like, "Oh my gosh, it's so nice to see you in person." You know, that awkward bullshit that we had to do.
The lies
No,
is
he's
what
not
you're
talking.
saying. I
And
just started lying.
And then immediately it's just me being like,
What's I want the same height party? Did you see my post?
I did see that post. So Lindsay sent a Slack to all of us, just like same height party. And what it was is I really wish they had a picture they could show.
I'm sure you can find it. Yeah.
It's just every person wearing different size shoes. So, like example, I'm 5'4", so to match, Matt's height, because Matt's the tallest person in Achievement Hunter, I need 13-inch shoes.
Don't ask me. I don't know math.
13-inch
Ask that guy.
shoes just to match Matt's height. So Matt wouldn't have.
Matt? Is he the tallest?
Yeah, Trevor and Matt say he's 6'5".
Okay, let me. Okay.
Wait.
Yes. I'm so
6'5".
glad someone else believed it as well. Hooray.
Oh, I know,
feel
but like he's
validated.
6'5". I'm not gonna be the one to tell them that.
There we
Matt
go.
is
He doesn't
6'5".
know.
Oh, goodness. Listen, keep the lie alive for me, please.
What?
Is
That
Santa not real
that
too?
You think he's not?
Matt?
Yeah.
He's at least 7 foot.
No. Okay.
I don't think he's
Alan's just doing a
6'5".
bit.
Come on.
Oh, like
There's no way he's that.
He
stratosphere.
hunches.
Disgusting. The lamps are lit.
Why are you pointing at me? Kai's talking about Trevor. We didn't even talk to Kai.
What year is that? I don't got a lamp.
Yo, you got oil?
Sorry.
This is crazy.
I'm a hipster.
Okay.
Listen.
This is ridiculous.
Damn.
I killed a whale
Sorry,
earlier
Kai.
and
Yeah.
took the oil out.
Please continue.
Yeah, I apologize. Please.
Anyway.
Please. Please.
Moments, okay. I was gonna say moments like this
Big
keep
shoes.
happening.
Big
Big shoes.
shoes.
I would have not
guy.
big tall shoes. I'll have 13-inch shoes.
So you wanna do a
I would
height
have
party,
nothing.
season 1?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
And it's just all of us walking around. So it's like we're all like eye to eye. I was still window because even with my height being that, my hair will still tower over everyone because I can make it defy gravity. So that's cool. But yeah, no, height party.
Got you. I'm all about it. It was an artist. I can't remember which artist it was, but they wanted the idea behind the art installation was to see people eye to eye, or like get on their level, both physically and metaphorically.
I like being my level.
So when you checked in, they're like, "How tall are you?" They're like, "Oh, I'm this so." And I'm like, "Here, you're like a bowling alley. Like here,
Whoa.
there you go. Yeah, okay, have fun. Yeah."
Interesting.
They go,
Yeah.
psh, psh, they spray it first, though.
I hope so.
I hope so.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're still pre-panini. We're still post-panini.
We are.
Panoramic.
Pin to me.
Panini.
I'll make it all manageable.
Panoramic?
Sandwiches? You said panini.
Yeah.
Panini.
It's a panini, panoramic,
pressed.
pepperoni, paparazzi, Pizza Hut.
Biggest fan.
Pizza Hut was not similar.
I was I was trying to think of another one so I could like cover over it. So I was like, damn, my
Parcheesi?
brain stopped working.
Parcheesi could work. But, I mean, Parcheesi towards the end, when it starts to
Yeah.
devolve.
Yeah.
Yahtzee!
But Pizza
What's
Hut.
the slap chop? Martini,
Biggest.
linguine, bikini. That's what
What
you
was it?
needed.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
leany, bobini, banana, nana, fofini. That's not the word.
There's a
but,
couple
like,
of names
It's a
you can't
travel
say in that
dice.
song. That's what I learned in elementary school.
Kyla, Wyla, Bovila. That's what I would
Don't
always
use
say.
duck. Don't
Da 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 da.
What's going
don't
on?
use the word duck
What
in
happened?
that game.
It just
Michael.
devolved.
Oh, the whole chat is talking about Jeremy being strong and Matt being at least 8'4".
Okay.
Jeremy's strong.
Okay, now that. 8'4".
Actually, I read it. I've been for those that know, I read a lot. Like, I read a lot of comments on replies. I read a lot of. Anytime someone adds me on Twitter, I've most likely read it if I haven't been insanely busy that day. And I'm always in RTTV chat all the time, which is why I don't chat as much though, because as soon as I say, "Yo, Mikey, that was funny," it's just like, "Kai!" I'm like, "Oh no, I can't hide anymore."
You got it. What I do is I observe, and I never give them the satisfaction of
to
telling
know that
me.
you're watching them.
I'll read everything
You think
that's
I'm doing
tweeted
here?
at me,
Playing a
but I'm not
phone game?
saying anything.
So if you guys don't, yeah. So if you guys ever think like, oh, yo, they never see, it's more than like we have, but like we can't respond to everything.
Here's that monitor is too far. I can't.
You can't read that one?
Well, I can't see that far.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So instead of squinting the whole show, I just took my phone
I can read
out.
that, yeah.
Okay.
It's a little
I recently
squinty.
got my eyes checked because I recently got into cosplay and I wanted to get, colored contacts for my eyes, but you should really get like prescription just in case if you want to get contacts. I've never worn them before. Went in, was just like, yo, my eyes are fine. When they're like, yo, this eye's fine. You got slight stigmatism here, though? I said, excuse me. I said, what?
I said, check it again.
Wait, crunch the numbers.
It was slight enough that they were like, you can still use like a non-prescription, but it was strong enough to be like, and it was strong enough for me to be like, I play video games for a living in front of a computer, and like I stream, and they're like, so how long are you in front of this computer? I said, a lot.
It's
bad.
It's like
They were like, yeah, but what do you do for work?
yeah.
Exactly. So it got to the point where I'm like, I'll just pay for these glasses now, so like they don't get bad faster. Like it's a slow climb to the bad way is nice for me. Yeah.
It was pretty rough. There was one day in quarantine, and our kids, I think, were with my parents. And I was like, oh, I get to relax and hang out a little bit after work, and Michael's gonna stream. But I had to laugh at myself. Like, we had a full day of work. I'm at my computer, and I'm like, yeah, I'm done with work. All right, I'm gonna play a video game. And I'm like in the same chair, same position, just right fucking here. Yeah, I know. I'll make it through somehow.
We got 5
I'll make
minutes
it through.
left.
Whoa.
5 minutes left.
That went by so quickly.
Really fast.
Well,
Yeah.
because
Talked about so much.
Final thoughts?
very entertaining. You know what I mean?
I think we're great.
We're very entertaining.
My final thought is, we played it.
Runway show?
I think the last time I did Let's Roll, medium,
Yeah.
where you're trying to guess the same word, but you're trying to guess the same word and say it out loud with the person next to you.
There's like 2 cards. Person plays a card, another person plays another card, and you got to guess what word connects the two.
So if someone puts dice,
Has that come out yet?
car, I don't know. No, probably
I don't
not.
think so. No. That's
But
the next Let's Roll.
the plan after this is to get together, eat, drink, play that game. In the back of my head, I've been looking forward to this for so long because we have Kai, hyper competitive, that's going to be playing. I'm like, that's fantastic.
Maybe get
Then
bad.
you throw in Jackie and Lindsay into the mix.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see Jackie and Lindsay try and explain the out of the stratosphere logic that's going on.
No, what if they all get
Wait.
right, though?
Because that brings up my final thoughts. 'Cause, let's talk about this.
3 minutes? 3 minutes? Give a heart
Okay,
out.
let's talk about
You have the
this.
floor? Yes.
Absolutely. So yesterday, I was on Fredo's stream. It was me, Fredo, Jackie, and Michael. We played fucking Super Mario Party, and it's Mario Party. So me and Michael, we recently realized this, that we play Mario Party the same, where it's just like, 5 steps ahead,
Very
trying to think what
similar.
everyone is gonna
Tacticians.
do. Like if I do,
I kept trying to measure how big Kai's
thinking
brain
about the
was.
5 different ways that we could go to be like, okay, like what's the best way? But if this happens, I have to have my backup, and if this happens, I have to have my backup. So there was one point we were on the ice cream world, and Jackie is alone because the bridge is broken. Jackie is alone on the island by herself with a star. I don't think I'm the best person that could tell this story. I really want someone to pick
There's
it up.
what, 7
Okay,
spaces to the
I'll do
star.
streamline. It's 7 spaces away, right?
Yes, it's 7
And she's
spaces.
got an ally, which is a guaranteed 1 or a 2.
Yep.
And she's got a gold mushroom, which is guaranteed 5.
Seemed
So
pretty.
by logic, you use the gold mushroom, you're guaranteed 5. The ally guarantees you 6, if
Yep.
not 7.
Yeah.
You roll the 1 through 6 blocks.
Yep.
You get
You can't get
automatic
less
7.
than 7.
Yeah.
And then she didn't use it,
So-
rolled a 3, left the island.
Yeah, but the thing that happened in between that was Kai was going to try and help her out, and looked at Kai and said, no,
no, no, no, no.
I was like, don't take this from us. Being Michael and I. And then I just sat there waiting and I was like, it's a sickness, like we described it. We're just Jackie's going through, she's not looking at her item, that golden mushroom. She's looking through the different dice.
We're getting the wrap.
Oh, yeah,
There's a watch party.
Yeah, shit. Okay, well, we gotta go. But
It's a sickness.
It's a sickness.
More to the story.
It fucked her plan.
Yeah, more to the
We
story.
had 60 plans ready, and then Jackie did that, and Kai went, I have nothing. I
Yeah,
don't know
more
what I'm
story.
gonna do.
Jackie was supposed to be
forgot
a
we did
star.
that.
Hey,
It happened. It was
Thanks for
unfortunate.
watching.
Goodness.
It's not the post team today. We have a
No.
special watch party sponsored by HBO Max with Kayla, Mariel,
Hey, I love
Charlotte,
Kayla.
and Elise as they
Yeah.
watch Betty and Generation to celebrate
And Elise.
Pride Month that's happening right now.
Happy Pride.
Happy Pride. Stay tuned for that. Thank you for watching. We'll watch all the other crap and listen to it. And
All
we'll
good
catch
stuff.
you next week.
Bye.
Achoo, achoo, achoo.
3.
Bye.